What's good, cryptocurrency? I hope you're doing well. We're going to look at some cryptocurrency news today and what is relevant. Make sure you do check the timestamps down below to see which parts interest you most, and do subscribe to my channel as I will be sticking around throughout the entire bear market. So just in on the Bitcoin magazine, an Arab country might adopt Bitcoin a lot sooner than you think. Prince Philip Karađorđević of Serbia has announced. So this is really big adoption news for cryptocurrency. Of course, we had El Salvador adopting cryptocurrency as a legal tender and using Bitcoin. So will more countries follow in the footsteps as we see the undervaluation zones for cryptocurrency? Quick one here. Voyager Digital files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, proposes recovery plan. We see Voyager Digital has joined the growing list of CeFi firms hurting as a result of the exposure to Three Arrows Capital and declining crypto asset prices. So it's not good. I mean, just look, it's adding more fuel to the fire. Crypto is already tarnished with a bad label right now following the Terra Luna FUD and the crash around there, the depegging of stablecoins. Days after pause of trading, withdrawals and deposits, crypto exchange Voyager Digital is filing for bankruptcy under Chapter 11 in the Southern District Court of New York. Voyager's Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing indicated that it is on hook for anywhere between 1 billion to 10 billion in assets to more than 100,000 different creditors. The troubled crypto exchange wasted no time after the United States holiday to file the bankruptcy on Tuesday. In a Wednesday statement, Voyager explained that the move is a part of a plan of reorganization. When implemented, the plan would enable clients to re-access their accounts again, and Voyager would return value to the customers. Voyager CEO explained its proposed plan, which involves customers with crypto in their accounts receiving a combination of crypto, proceeds from Three Arrows Capital recovery, common shares in the newly reorganized company, and also Voyager tokens. He also added confirmation that customers with US dollars in their accounts will be able to access those funds after a reconciliation and fraud prevention process is completed with Metropolitan Commercial Bank. In the same Twitter thread, Ehrlich said he felt Chapter 11 was the best route for his clients. As we can see, pretty crazy stuff for Voyager Digital. Another really alarming bit of news for the cryptocurrency community. Is Celsius gonna survive? Celsius repays $120 million maker debt, 120 million debt repaid. Although either party has not confirmed the news, the $120 million debt repayment was made to multi-collateral DAI Vault 25977 in a series of 3 transactions between July 3 and July 4. Even though Celsius has not admitted that it owns the specific vault in question, it is a widely accepted fact that in the community. The 3 transactions in question involve 64 million DAI, 50 million DAI, and 6.2 million DAI. It's pretty crazy stuff. More Celsius solvency problems right here. Other than its maker debts, Celsius has several other obligations in crypto and DeFi contracts. Since Vault 25977 used wrapped Bitcoin WBTC as collateral, the threat of liquidation always looms over its head, especially when the price of Bitcoin starts dropping. The vault stands to be liquidated if the Bitcoin price falls too low, for instance. Because of its debts with several entities, the vault's liquidation price back on 13 June was around 17,000. June was also the month where the Bitcoin basically capitulated through its 200-week moving average, right? So we see that. Therefore, the liquidation price of the vault swerved pretty close to Bitcoin's price, and that's a massive risk of a forcible liquidation right there. What else do we have? Polygon joined Solana in bringing web3 to smartphones. Really good, because smartphones, more people are using smartphones today than PCs for their financial services. It gives them opportunity to actually utilize cryptocurrency and blockchain software. You know, no one really does banking or anything on their PC nowadays. Developing countries always use their phones. More people are buying mobile phones and smartphones every single day. Not even barely, I doubt even half the world owns a smartphone. There's so many people in the world in developing countries that just don't even have a phone or even an email address. You'd be so surprised. Ethereum scaling tool. Polygon is following the Solana blockchain in bringing Web3 to smartphones with a new partnership with tech startup Nothing. Nothing has tapped into the Polygon network to offer non-fungible tokens or NFTs. On on its new Android-based Nothing phone. The NFT project, dubbed Nothing Community Dots, consists of airdropping tokens to Nothing community investors, which unlocks perks such as early access to new products and events. Among the first rewards are invites to Nothing phone, launch in London on July 12. Polygon co-founder Sandeep Nailwar described it as an immensely encouraging to see an innovator like Nothing embrace Web3 from the get-go, enabling direct access to Web3 by working with Polygon. The announcement comes less than 2 weeks after Solana said it is developing its own blockchain phone called Saga, which will feature a Web3 dApp, decentralized app store Solana, paid to facilitate on-chain payments and a vault for storing private keys. Pretty exciting stuff for the Solana ecosystem. We've got the worst of crypto crisis has passed. FTX CEO states a 30-year-old billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried does not fear about the future for crypto anymore. He said that the crash was a bit worse than he saw, but he does see light at the end of the tunnel over here. Despite still the stormy crypto winter, which has driven 3AC and Voyager Digital into bankruptcy, basically, he's feeling quite bullish. Meanwhile, Bankman-Fried said cryptocurrency exchange still has a few billion that could be deployed to stabilize other crypto companies. He also said that he believes smaller centralized exchange, he hasn't listed any, but other sexes, for example, have got a risk of going into liquidation or bankruptcy. Over 1 billion inflows Doge market cap as Elon Musk's Boring Company accepts Dogecoin for rides. Pretty crazy stuff. The Boring Company has begun accepting Dogecoin for rides on Loop, changing the way people travel. They're actually able to use cryptocurrency now. Company CEO Elon Musk is throwing his full weight behind Dogecoin. Dogecoin's price surged by nearly 5% on the heels of Boring Company's decision. Kind of crazy to see this. So Dogecoin is getting a bit more utility. We've got Bloomberg saying Bitcoin price is bound for a bullish breakout under one condition. So basically the key takeaway here is that Bitcoin price is set to rebound according to senior commodity strategist at Bloomberg. We've also got McLone has identified similarities between the current price of Bitcoin and the bottom of 2018. We've also got this paragraph here. The analyst notes that Bitcoin risk versus reward is tilting towards responsive investors, suggesting a strong rebound in the asset. And I think it's pretty crazy. I kind of agree that we are seeing very similar indicators. Look at the relative strength index, look at the 200-week moving average, the logarithmic regression band, the rainbow chart, the amount of accumulation we're getting at these levels too. We've also got Ethereum testnet merge mostly successful. Hiccups will not delay the merge. So this is for Ethereum warriors or fans out there. Do stick around for this little bit of the video. Merge trials on testnets are essential to allow Ethereum developers and independent project developers to understand what they can expect when the actual merge takes place. Nice. Ethereum has now completed its second to large major trial on the public test network Sepolia, paving the way for its transition to proof of stake. And here is the tweet right here. So we can see, thanks to everyone who watched the Sepolia merge live stream, the Sepolia merge transition went through successfully. And so now it's time for monitoring over the next few days. Pretty cool indeed. Are we going to see a pump for Ethereum soon? Well, it does say here, meanwhile, on exchanges, despite the good news, sentiment has warned of a potential Ether or Ethereum sell-off, with total ETH supply on exchanges reaching a new high of 13.8%. Higher since January 3, 2022, which isn't good for ETH holders. And when we look at the price of Ethereum right now, it has been up, down, up, down, up, down. It's just been all over the place. $900, $1,000, $1,200, $1,100. It's just chopping between $800 and $1,200 at the moment. And Ethereum is a very volatile creature when it wants to be. Last bit of news for today, big one actually. Policy think tank asks Philippine government to ban Binance. Basically, Binance have been crossing the line. They've been doing advertising and running promotions that are not within the regulations of the Philippine government, and therefore they have been flagged. So we can see in the Philippines, Binance is looking to secure the VASP and EMI licenses, which is a good thing because it means that Binance will stay existing in this country and they can still operate. We are continuously engaging in discussions with regulators and stakeholders with the country. Our goal is to contribute to the Philippines' increasingly vibrant Web3 and blockchain ecosystem. For example, Axie Infinity. Most of the players on the Axie Infinity ecosystem are from the Philippines. They love Web3, Metaverse, NFTs, and to be fair, they're all using their phones, and it's an opportunity for them to actually make some money because you know, the salaries out there are terrible. Fun fact, I lived in the Philippines for 16 months, so I know exactly what it is, and they would do anything just to get their hands on cryptocurrency. Unfortunately, they have many bad exchanges like coins.ph, where the transaction fees are just absolutely terrible because of the slippage in the transaction itself. The exchange likes to take a lot of money from the holders using the exchange, which is just pretty bad. Anyway, hopefully Binance does survive in the Philippines, and really they deserve to. Why do the people of the Philippines not deserve to have access to one of the best exchanges in the entire world? Anyway guys, if you like this video, do comment down below, let me know what you liked news wise. If you are new here as well, make sure you subscribe to the Discord channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment as well, and I shall see you soon. Oh, don't forget to visit the Learn to Trade Telegram group down below, because that will bulletproof you for the next crypto bull market, and you can basically master the arts of trading, learning all of the charts and how to actually use charts in TradingView. So hopefully see you soon, and thanks so much. See you later guys.